Hey there, how there, hello there, Chef Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to part two of the 2011-12 season for Stone Cold Hockey when we were doing the LA Kings. You know, who won the Stanley Cup in 2012. I want to see if I can reenact their season. So far, we are 4-4-1 for only 9 freaking points. You know, losing a lot of games is not that fun. We do have points guy Justin Williams with 10, but other than that, we don't look good. Because the goal scoring leader is John Tavares with 10. Goals against Brian Elliott, a decimal 8.5. 6-0-2. Mike Smith, 136. And Curtis Sanford, 151. Peter Budaj, why does he have an 0-1-1 mark? He has a 154 goals against. That's funny. Well, he's played 4 games and started only 2, so he's been basically the guy that come in from the rain. As we look, the early division leaders are Pitt, Ottawa, Carolina, Chicago, Colorado, and Phoenix. Yeah, Brian Elliott. The funny thing about Brian Elliott was he's born April 9th, 1985. And who else was born April 9th, 1985? Mr. Diamond, that's who. Anyway, we look at the standings. We are 4-4-1, 25 goals scored, but 34 against. Pathetic. 3-1 after we're 4-4. We've only won one regulation game. We've won twice in overtime and once in a shootout. So practically we're built for non-regulation. 2-2-1 at home, 2-2 on the road. Every team's lost at least once. Phoenix has only lost once. St. Louis has only lost, and Rangers or Raptors. Seedings wise, we are in 13th place technically, only ahead of Edmonton and Detroit. We would be actually 12th in the East. Winnipeg, Florida, Toronto, Washington, Zook. Highlights, we've seen 5 hat tricks. Gabe Lennox, despite losing 7-4, he threw a hat trick. Danny Sedin, Scott Hartnell, Corey Perry, and John Tavares. Fantasy points, Rangers Winnipeg from October 24th when it was a fiesta with Gabrick scoring in overtime, empty net, and then in the shootout, Callahan scored. Islanders Tampa, the other 30-point thing, a 5-4 win for the Isles. That was a 9-goal fest. Other than that, nothing else has come close to being great. So we are playing our 10th game, and we are in Phoenix. At 4-4-1, we're not doing so hot. Well, we got to face Phoenix, the hottest team in the West so far, and it's Phoenix. They have Mike Smith in the net. We put Jonathan Bernier in net. Jonathan Quick does not have anything. So Mike Smith, number 41, he had that famous blooper in overtime against Buffalo when he scored a goal on himself when the puck fell down in his pants and he put it over the line. Jason LaBarbera and Curtis McLean are his backups. Our players for the LA Kings, of course, we faced Phoenix in the Western Finals in real life. Ante Kopitar, the man from Slovenia, not Slovakia. Justin Williams, Mr. Game 7 for his heroics in that mark. Dustin Brown, a great captain. Mike Richards, Kitchener. That's right. Farmer Kitchener Ranger. Drew Doughty, Guelph, but who cares? Jack Johnson, Slava Voynov before his domestic violence problems. Simon Gagne, former Flyer icon. Dustin Penner. Jared Stahl, Alec Martinez. A couple years before his name would be in the books. Willie Mitchell, former Minnesota Wild player. Dwight King. Kyle Clifford, Brad Richardson, Matt Green, Trevor Lewis, Andrei Luktanov, Colin Fraser, Trent Hunter, former Islanders icon, Jordan Nolan, Davis Drewski, Rob Scuderi, and Ethan Morrow. For Phoenix, they have Radim Verbata, Ray Whitney, who was drafted 2 decades prior by the San Jose Sharks. Wow. Shane Doan, who's, of course, the greatest Coyote player of all time. Sarky Kachuk. Lori Korpakowski, Rafi Torres, former Canuck. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, who's playing with the Leafs nowadays. Keith Yandel, who once had the record for most consecutive games played by a player. Damon Lankel, Mikhail Bodker, yes. Kitchener, that's right. He was a Kitchener Ranger icon. Of course, remember his back-to-back overtime goals against the Blackhawks, and then Chris Cuthbert calling in Game 3. What a goal for the ex-Kitchener Ranger. Taylor Pyatt. Oh, I remember Taylor Pyatt. He was part of Buffalo in the '06 playback. Martin Hansel, Boyd Gordon, Gilbert Brule, who was nothing. Kyle Chipchura, Rusty Klesla, former Columbus icon. Derek Morris, former Flames icon. Adrian Okoye, Kyle O'Reilly, Patrick O'Sullivan, bust in the majors. Michael Roosevelt, decent player. David Schlemko, Mike Stone, and Mark Pouliot. 2 minutes into the game. They score. Pivada. Ow! Ow! 3 minutes later. They try again. Much later. 4 minutes later. They get aggressive. It's Brown. And they score. Hunter. From Roosevelt and goal. Ow! Gershon? Our defensive PK was reduced, but Phoenix got a penalty. It's Pyatt. Serves you right. Damn it. We're down 2-0 after 20. 2 minutes into the second, no goal. 2 minutes later. Chance, no. 2 minutes later. A fight between Kyle Clifford and Rafi Torres. Rafi Torres is a scrapper. Remember, he had that 25-game suspension. Phoenix takes a penalty. It's Ray Whitney. Do we have a chance? Damn it, they killed the zone on us. And Richards takes a penalty. Kopakowski got hit by Shane Doan, scores Fernando and We're down 3-0. Not enough time. We're going to keep bringing in the game. Shot! Aw, Johnson. Fight Clifford and Chipchura. The Battle of the Kyles. I talked about Chipchura. I guess not. Voynov gets whacked by Klesla. We have a chance. Morrow. Oh, damn it. We're doomed. Chance for skiers. The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. He thought he was a goner. The cat came back. He couldn't stay away. That's a Fred Penner song for Dustin Penner. You know Fred Penner's place. If you're Canadian, you know, you know. Jared Stahl and Drew Doughty with the assist. 2 minutes later, injury. No penalty. Come on. Fuck. But we score. 6th attacker Colin Frazier. Up goes Frazier. Up goes Frazier. From Dwight King and Dustin Brown. We may have a chance. But not Nevada. Damn it. We had a chance. It was like, oh my god, we're going to tie the game. No. Really? You're going to have Phoenix? Fuck you, Batman. Fuck you, Batman. Fuck you. Fuck you, Batman. Fuck you. We go to Colorado and we beat Colorado 4-2. Quick beats Varlamov. McLeod and O'Brien for them, but we scored Penner, Brown, Gagne, and Kopitar. Huh. Amazing. We actually won. Drano keeps sucking. Well, of course, we are off. I figured we were off. We played back-to-back games. We're going to do your laundry. Anyway, where are we losing the lease? Where are we here? We're hosting Edmonton. Since we won the last game, we can go back to regular programming. Playing Edmonton, Johnny Quick back in the net against Hobby Bullen. In an Oilers jersey, sacrilege, I think. Edmonton, this was just a terrible team. I know Connor McDavid would be 3 years away from being drafted by this team. Devin Dubnyk was the #1 goalie, and Jan Denis was the #3, who was an AHL icon, according to people. Edmonton, Jordan Eberle from Regina Pats, Canadian World Junior Hero in 2019, that goal against Russia to get us to the final. Taylor Hall, also a Canadian icon. Well, he was also a #1 draft pick. And freaking traded to the Devils for no damn good reason. Ryan Smith, Mr. Oiler and all that. He played for Edmonton for a while, got traded to the Islanders, but then came back to Edmonton eventually. Ryan Nugent Hopkins, another number one draft pick. The Dude. Sam Gagner, London Knight. He did have 8 points in one game. Ryan Jones, Sean Horkoff, still around since '06. Alex Hemsky, number 83. Ben Eager, Slava Smeed, Corey Potter, Eric Belanger, Leonard Petrol. What a name. Ryan Whitney, Tom Gilbert, and he said in Linus Olmark, who was a flop. Jeff Petrie, Magnus PRV, flop. Anton Lander, Timu Harkinayan, flop. Cam Barker, former Blackhawk, Phil Peckham, and Darcy Horacek. 4 minutes into the period. First, and no, we can't score. 4 more minutes. No, we're red, remember? Everybody's doing a new goal dance now. Come on, baby, do the Look-a-ton-off. His second from Green and Johnson. 2 minutes in. Chuck scores! Keystone Kopitar. His third from Morrow makes it 2-0. Former Oiler. Sticking it to his final team. 5 minutes later, no goal. We're up 2-0 on the other drop. 4 minutes later, Edmonton gets another penalty. 87. We sure do! Giddy up. Kitchener! That's good old Mike Richards. You know Seinfeld, Michael Richards? Well, it's third from Justin Williams. 10 assists. He's looking pretty good. He's a team player, baby. 3 minutes later. No. Much later. I thought we had it. I took the penalty this season. Fuck. Jones gets hit. Yeager gets hit. At the end, let's go! Just in time, his fifth from Downey and Trent Hunter, 4-0, and Edmonton is so mad they said, fuck it, we're going to put Yundini in the net. Just kill the clock, boys. Not bad, we'll take a balance marker. Chuck scores! Willie Mitchell from Stalin Kopitar makes it 5-0. I think that's 5 different goal scorers for us. Let's kill the clock. Trent Hunter almost scored. Another a shutout from Mr. Quick. Quick and easy. Look at Tonoff, Kopitar, Richards, Williams, and Mitchell, all goal scorers. Williams with just one. Nobody had more than one assist. I thought there was someone with 2 assists. Because not. Well, that's big. That's a big win over Edmonton. 5-0. Maybe that might be a momentum changer. I hope. Oh boy, I hope. Probably Calgary. You think it'll be Calgary? Our next opponent? Nope, it's Pittsburgh coming to town. Pittsburgh's coming to town. Pittsburgh's coming to town. All right, so Pittsburgh's coming to town. Brad Thiessen in the net against Jonathan Quick. Why is Pittsburgh going with that guy? Brad Thiessen. I thought I knew a Brad Thiessen from the Mennonite Church. No, I guess not. Marc-Andre Fleury, no, and no Brent Johnson? I'm surprised. Well, Pittsburgh probably is like, well, we'll beat them and shock them. This is Pittsburgh. You kind of know who you're expecting. And one of them, of course, is Geno Malkin, who's still with the Penguins to this day in 2026. He spent 2 decades with the team. James Neal, Chris Kunitz, former Duck. Forgot he played for the Ducks before the Penguins. The Coon. 5 years later, Kunitz would score a double overtime goal, sending Penguins to the Stanley Cup Finals against sending Ottawa home. Pascal Dupuis, former Minnesota Wild Star. Jordan Stahl, part of the Stahl brothers. Matt Cook, chief shot artist. Steve Sullivan, former Leaf, Predator, Blackhawk, and Tyler Kennedy. Chris Letang, who in real life has had a tough time as a hockey player. 2 strokes. That's not good. Sid the Kid. You know, this was the year he actually was hurt for most of the season Well, after he got concussed against Washington in the Winter Classic, he wasn't himself. Richard Park, former Minnesota icon, Craig Adams, Aaron Asham, Agoon as well, Matt Nishkinen, Derek England, Joe Fattel, Dustin Jeffrey, and no, that's not how you spell my legal first name. My legal first name is E-R-Y, not R-E-Y. Paul Martin, the Prime Minister, as we call him, Brooks Orpik, Subek Mahalik, former Coyote, Ben Lovejoy, Simon Dupre, Jason Williams, Alex Picard, and Eric Tangretti. Let me take them for a first one. They take it away from us. Tyler Kennedy is 6 from Niskin and Sullivan. Mr. Kennedy. Oh boy. I'm trying to kill the clock. They're going to help this guy out. 5 minutes later. Possession. It's Matt Green. And they score. James Neal from Sullivan makes it 2-0. Fuck. 2 minutes later. We're down 2-0 to these guys. Fuck. They're trying to kill the clock on us. Good push. James Neal. He scored! Pop, power play goal. 4-0 to the death to the bottom of the sea. His third from Lewis and Stahl makes it 2-1. Yes, I did my time wrong. 3 minutes later. They shoot and they don't. 4 minutes later. They're ready. Trevor Lewis gets hit. 4 minutes later? No. That's yours. Lou, I got apples. Lou, do you want some too, Lewis? His first from Justin and Richards. 2-2. Take advantage, Brown. Oh, decent with the stop. 4 minutes later. Shot. Oh, phew. 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes, Jeffrey. 2 more minutes. Shot. 2 more minutes. Come on, boys. I take the penalty, Clifford. And they score Malkin on the power play from Adams and Dupuis. Fuck. 3 minutes later. No. Empty net time. Of course we were going to lose to a third stringer. That's so like me at all. We thought we could take down Thiessen and it'd be like, well, they're rewarding us. Nope, they're tricking us. Fuck. Ah, video game. 3-2 Pittsburgh. Do we play on the Sunday? No. No, we're in San Jose. We have to simulate, obviously. And we crushed San Jose and Divine Powder 5-2 quick beats Niemi. Hunsus and Joe Forden. Jumbo Joe Forden scoring. We get Dwight King final scoring. Williams, Johnson, and Stull. Los Angeles. We host Nashville next time. So Nashville will come to town next time. 10-2-1. Prepare for losing. We are 7-6-1. Now we've jumped into the playoffs. I think we've jumped ahead of Anaheim, in a sense, and San Jose. So now we're picking up speed. Goal scoring. Isn't Williams up there in goal scoring? I thought he was. John Tavares with 12. Gabrick and Steve Stankles with 10. Points wise, Justin Williams is 6 with 17 points. Patrick Kane's got 26. Tavares, O'Reilly, Gabrick, and Solani are the only ones ahead of Justin for points. Kopitar's 29th, but yeah. So Justin Williams is picking up speed. Brian Elliott's still the perfect guy. 8-0-3 with a 1-1-6 goals against. Hendrik Lundqvist is 7-for-7 with a 1-for-1. And Mike Smith a 1-6-3. But we still don't have a goalie on the first page. Pathetic. Jonathan Quick's 35th. Jonathan Bernier hasn't played enough, I guess. Quick, yeah, well, 11 out of 14. So he's 6-5 with a 307 goals against. Michael Neuvert and Javi Bulin have better goals against. That's sacrilege. Well, I guess you could kind of beat Ray Emery, who's 4-2 with the Blackhawks with a 3.79. So Quick's done a little bit better. I know Quick's not the worst goals against with a shutout. That's Bobrovsky with a 3.82. So as of right now, we are now in eighth place. We're 1 point ahead of Anaheim, Vancouver, and Calgary. Everyone's fighting. Everyone's fighting. Yeah. Last place is Columbus, and they're only 3 points back of us for eighth. Meanwhile, Toronto's 6 points back of eighth. That's the Devils. 43 goals scored, 45 against, 4 regulation wins. We're 3-1 in extra time, so we're happy. Well, Anaheim's 3-0 in overtime. Dallas has won 3 overtime games, but they've lost 3. And Boston's 4-1 in overtime. So, well, happy times ahead, maybe. And Jeff Diamond, adieu.